Melissa McCarthy, Elizabeth Moss, and Tiffany Haddish are taking on the mob in the movie The Kitchen. The Kitchen, directed by Andrea Berloff, starring Melissa McCarthy as Kathy, Tiffany Haddish as Ruby, Elizabeth Moss as Claire, and Domhnall Gleeson as Gabriel. This is a movie that is set in the 1970s and it's based on a DC graphic novel about three wives that are married to gangsters. Their husbands are arrested, which forces these three women to take over their husband's business and start collecting protection money from the local businesses, but at the same time they are actually using the protection money to actually protect the businesses instead of using it as extortion money. And they are taking on the mob, and that's pretty much the plot of our film. Now, when I saw the trailer for this film, I didn't think this was going to be a very good movie. It really didn't look that good. I also took a look at the Rotten Tomatoes score, and it's getting trounced on Rotten Tomatoes. The score is 20%, so that's not good. And after seeing this movie, I have to say, no, it's not that good. I didn't hate the movie, but I can see why the critics don't like this film either. Let's get into this movie. First off, I think that Tiffany Haddish, Melissa McCarthy, and Elizabeth Moss are great in the movie. They have really good chemistry in the film. I did like the way that Elizabeth Moss and Domhnall Gleeson worked off each other. I thought that they were really good in the film. I did like each the personality types of our three main women. Melissa McCarthy being the mom. I like the way Tiffany Haddish was being very sassy, and I like the fact that Claire's character is a woman that's in an abused relationship and is not standing up for herself against her abusive husband. So I did like some of the female empowerment of the movie. But the problem with this movie is that it doesn't really do the female empowerment well. The women are doing stuff that is illegal, like getting protection money and killing these mobsters and disposing the bodies. Looking like cold-blooded murderers. So I didn't totally like all of that. And I found it very hard to root for these characters at times. This movie also reminded me of a better female empowerment movie, which was Widows, that starred Viola Davis and Elizabeth Debicki. That movie was much better because I could actually root for the characters more, and the characters were developed better in that film. Where with this movie, I didn't like the characters as much as I like the characters in Widows. So this movie is not as good as Widows. Another thing that didn't work was the comedy. Not all the jokes were very funny in the film, coming from Melissa McCarthy. Then again, I'm not a big fan of Melissa McCarthy's style comedy, so maybe that's one of the reasons why I didn't like the comedy in the film. So overall, I didn't really think it was that good of a movie, but I didn't really walk out hating the film. So I'm gonna give this movie a C. I think it's just a rental, really. I think you want to see it, you should wait until it comes out on Redbox or a streaming service and watch it that way. And that's all I gotta say for The Kitchen.